Tougher times ahead. That's the warning from Cuban President Raul Castro. Falling oil and commodity prices are offsetting increased tourist revenues following the US and Cuba restoring diplomatic relations. CCTV's Michael Voss reports from Havana.
For many Cubans, 2015 started on an upbeat note after the US and Cuba agreed to restore diplomatic relations. Many here hoped this would bring rapid economic benefits. The most immediate impact was in the record number of tourists visiting the island this year, both Americans for the first time and Europeans eager to come here before it changes. Money sent from Cuban Americans also helped the island's gross domestic product to grow by more than 4% this year. But at a closed-door session of the island's National Assembly, later shown on state television, President Raul Castro warned that growth in 2016 was likely to be cut in half.
El próximo año continuará creciendo el Producto Interno Bruto.
If our relationship with Venezuela is affected, we will have to make adjustments. There are plans to reduce energy imports and consumption in 2016, and that will hurt production.
Falling oil prices should make many imports cheaper, but this is more than offset by the political and economic instability in Cuba's major ally and trading partner, Venezuela. Venezuela provides billions of dollars of subsidized oil in return for Cuban doctors and other professionals, but payments are based on the price of oil.
Next year, the gross domestic product will continue growing, but at a lower rate of 2%, as a consequence of financial limitations associated with the fall in earnings from traditional exports like nickel.
In his speech to the National Assembly, Raul Castro called on US President Barack Obama to use his executive powers to do more to ease the trade embargo against Cuba. But there's also a growing frustration here at the very cautious approach the authorities are taking to the economic reforms. All eyes are now on next year's Communist Party Congress to see what, if any, further changes will be approved. CTV, Havana.